Hey guys, what's going on? Hope everyone's having a good week. Hope everyone's doing good. So, real quick, for those who know and have been looking at, have seen my posts on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Over this past weekend, I vended for the first time ever at a card show. It's just a small card show in local town. I'm recording this after the show because I had enough time to record, like, go over like what I was selling and everything, but I didn't have enough time to like do a full kind of thing with it because I this video we're about to see of me going over the products I'm selling literally from the night before when I had everything together and prepared for me to pack it up and bring to the show the next day. So I am recording after the fact of the show. We'll go over what happened with the show later on in the video a little bit more. But first, we're going to go over everything that I planned to sell. Let's go over it real quick. And then we'll talk more about what happened after the show because there's another video we'll watch, kind of me going over the products and stuff that I have left, that I didn't have, all that stuff. And then we'll talk a little bit about the store, my website, and how things are progressing with that. So there will be timestamps in the video. You guys can skip ahead at any time. Feel free to, and I hope you guys enjoy. So as you can see, first we got our little things here. I found a lot of stuff. I'm gonna be pausing and stuff while I go over this because, like I said, I recorded this the night before. I was just going over it real quickly and make sure I showed everything. That's a puppy toy over there in the lower left. Ignore that. I found a lot of random collectibles from Loot Crate in my closet from when I was moving and everything. So I figured I could sell collectibles at the show. I might as well bring some of these, see if maybe anyone wants them. Some of them, any that didn't sell, I will let you guys know as well. I plan to start an eBay store. Well, I will list all of these that didn't sell and any I find from this point forward on there. So if anyone sees one they really like, you can go ahead and check the eBay. I don't know when they'll be up. Probably sometime later this week. I'm not sure. But you can check that and maybe it'll be up there. By the way, all the prices on everything, literally priced right before making this video. Everything was priced right before, so prices were generally good, correct, I think. So I have two Elder Scrolls things, a Tiny Tina Wonderland action figure there, Amulet of Talos. Uh, you see, I planned to take 3 of the Gem Pack 3s and 2 of the One Piece Heroines boxes that I am going to be selling onto my store to see if anyone might want those. I have a Destiny Ghost vinyl. I have a handmade robot from Bioshock. A couple more Elder Scrolls crates, Bolt Boy bobblehead, all that other random stuff that I found in my closet. As you can see me going through them, there's Amulet of Talos. There's a little Elder Scrolls replica down there. Then here's the One Piece Heroines and Gem Pack 3. Alright, next here, I'm going to be going over the graded cards that I'm bringing to the show to sell. Most of these are the PSA ones that I showed before, and then a couple others. We have my PSA 9 Greninja Zoroark GX Unbroken Bonds Full Art, priced at $315 because that was generally the right price at the time. I don't know what it's changed to. Prices go up and down all the time. Next, we have my 2017 Black Star Mewtwo Hollow from Sun and Moon from a pin collection, graded at PSA 9, which this I priced at $115 because it went up a lot when at the time of me pricing things. Like I said, everything was priced literally right before. If anyone's curious what I used to price them, I used multiple apps. I used Collector, the Shiny app, Alt, looking on eBay. I used a bunch of different apps and picked from there. So we got this Mewtwo. Next up, we have my 2016 Pokemon EX Steam Siege Steelix, PSA 9. Then we have the Mewtwo EX PSA 9 from, I don't remember what that was from, but we had that. We had my Greninja Zoroark GX from Unbroken Bonds, not the full art, just the normal one that PSA 9'd. We have my Shining Ho-Oh PSA 9 from the Elite Trainer box for Shining Legends, I believe. I swear I had a second one of those, but I lost it, so I guess I don't have a second one. My Steelix EX, my Shiny Steelix EX, I got an 8. My 2 Marshadow and Machamp PSA 9s. My PSA 8 Umbreon V from Evolving Skies, which I'm still sad I got an 8. And then we have a few other ones. This one is an Aaron Rodgers. What is it? A PSA 10 Silver Prism, or not PSA, SGC. And then we have an 9.5 SGC Patrick Mahomes. Like I said, grading for these I got from the Alt app because I couldn't really find out where else to get them from. So. And next we have a Electrike. Those 2 football cards that I had from SGC were from a kind of like mystery box or mystery bag from 2 mystery bags that I bought in September to the card show I went at then. I got those from that. This 7 CGC Electrike from EX Emerald. I got that from a random grab bag with a random slab. And then this 8 CGC Deoxys. Alright, now we're going to go over the cards I'm selling in the case. As you can see, I got a lot of them. Once again, everything was priced literally right before I recorded this, so prices are generally good, I believe. We have the Shiny Eevee. By the way, for price-wise, let me go back real quick. I should mention this in the after video, but this card specifically, this is a good way to let you guys know prices fluctuate fast. When I price these cards out, this Doflamingo card was little over 38, maybe just under 38. The way I priced it is, if it was over 60 cents, I rounded it up to the next dollar. If it was below 60 cents, I rounded it down to the next dollar. So this one rounded to 38, or was close enough to 38. I just said 38. But I remember checking after the show, because this card did not sell. This is the only one I'll let you guys know that didn't sell. After the show, I checked again. This thing was like around 34, 35. And I literally priced it the night before. So that can show you guys how much card prices fluctuate if you're not careful and you're not on top of it. We have the Underground Expedition, Mega Venusaur EX, Zygarde EX Shiny, this Snorlax Eating Food, Dragon Card, Lycanroc GX Shiny, Champion's Path Gardevoir VMAX, Usopp, Victini VMAX, Trafalgar Law, Rosinante, Goldie Raja, Tyranitar GX, Rayquaza GX, which that card I'm surprised is that much. That's crazy. Duraludon V, Meowth, Team Rocket, which I think that's kind of a cute card. This Traveling Chocobo, for some reason, is like around 19. This Greninja is some reason around 18. I don't know why. Cool card, but I don't know why it costs that much. But that's what it priced at. These cute Dedennes that I found while going through stuff. This Mina, that originally I wasn't planning on bringing that, but I did bring it, as well as the Sharpedo. Do I have any more? Yep. Moltres, Zapdos, Arcudo, Rainbow Tag Team, and the normal one. I had both of those. This Japanese Pikachu. This Golden Charizard GX from, I believe that's from Obsidian Flame. Shining Genesect. Venomoth GX. As well as Latias. Prism Star. Is it Prism or is it just Prism Star? I think it's just Prism. I don't know. Mega Slowbro EX from XY, and then Bonnie and Nihilio GX Shiny. Arceus Prism. Now we are on the post card show video that I recorded. This will be going over all the stuff that I sold, didn't sell. I do not show the little collectibles like the Skyrim or all that stuff that I brought. But I will tell you guys, I did sell 2 of them. I sold the Volt Boy bobblehead and one of the Elder Scrolls collectibles. Don't remember which one, but I did sell one of them. Both of them were around 35, so I got 70 for those. So we're going over the cards that were in the case first. We got the Snorlax. We got the Venusaur. I will pause at the points again. I'm not gonna do much unless I need to talk about stuff that sold. Um, Going over some of the cards. As you can see, I swapped them out to other top loaders and stuff to show stickers, to remove the stickers. I will say, I know I sold the Trafalgar Law card that I showed you guys near the end of that last video. That went in the case. That one sold. That was pretty cool. Let's see. We got this Greninja. No one got this Greninja. No one wanted these Denettes. Someone did mention them. It's very cute, but no one did buy them. The Meowth. No one wanted the Meowth. The Gold Raja. No one wanted him. The Golden Charizard. I will say, I think a lot of there are a lot of the cards that I have that other people might want or be interested in. I didn't really put up for sale. Mostly because those cards I have are in the semi-rigid top loaders or card savers, and I plan to submit them to PSA. So I didn't really have those up for sale. We have the Zapdos Articuno Moltres tag team. Someone did buy the Rainbow tag team, so that one's no longer there. The Doflamingo. No one wanted the Mega Sharpedo EX or the Mina. No one wanted the Zygarde GX. Or they just didn't see it, or they weren't interested. Which is perfectly fine. The Underground Expedition. The EVs. I didn't sell an EV, but it was part of a trade, which I'll go over when I get to that point. So we only have 2 shining EVs now. Then we got more of these. A lot of these are the lower end, like the 19s and stuff like that. I did sell a few cards from my binder and everything, so some of those went out. Venomoth. Make a Slowbro. I don't want these Prism Stars, which I understand, because I don't know if I would really buy those anymore, unless it was one I really wanted. Now we get to another part of the video, where we got trades. So at the end of the show, other vendors came over, and I made 2 trades. Someone took a Gengar out of my binder, as well as the Paldean Wooper out of the binder. He offered me this Mew promo from Wizards of the Coast, I believe. And then he also, we'll show you the little promo sticker. I got this Mew, as well as, sorry for the autofocus of my phone, as well as he brought over, I believe, yep, he gave me this Pikachu promo, which is pretty cool. I like that trade. I was fine with it. I like the card. And now we get to the next trade. I really like this trade. So, the story, as I show you what I got this Mega Scizor EX, pretty damn fucking cool. And then the card I'm really happy about, the other card I got in this trade, I got this Curlia. Now, the story with this trade, so the booth next to mine, he had a big binder, and he was collecting Sleepy Eevee promos, the promos from the Prismatic Evolutions ETB, I believe. And he had like his binder was just full of them. So he was going around looking to see if anyone had them. I had 2 that I brought with me because they were in my case that I carried the cards that go in my display case for, but I didn't have them out for sale. So when he showed me that binder, I'm like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna grade these, or if I do, it'll be a long time from now. I'm not gonna sell them. I can do something. So I brought those out, showed him that. We priced those. I traded at 85%. So he gave me. I really like this Curlia that he had a couple cards that he was showing. I like this Curlia. The Curlia was more than the EVs, obviously. And he was nice. He didn't really want to make me pay him cash. So what he did is I picked out another card, which was that Scizor, and then he took the Eevee, one of the shiny Eevees, for his personal collection, and then gave me $5 on top of it. So it was really cool of him. I really am happy that I got this Kirlia. As for those of you who know, Gardevoir is one of my favorite Pokemon, one of my favorite lines. Now that I have this Kirlia, I plan to eventually get the Ralts and the Gardevoir that's the same, that matches this art, and then submit all three of them to PSA for sequential sets, for sequential numbers, and hopefully they can all get 10. I would really love that. So this Kirlia is just a personal card for me. The Mega Scizor EX, I might try and grade that. I might just put it back in the case to try and sell it, but it was really cool. That was really nice. I love that trade. I was happy I did it. So that's why I didn't sell an Eevee, but I did get some stuff back and I traded the Eevee away. And then after this, we moved to the graded cards, which, interestingly enough, none of my PSA cards sold. So the two graded cards that I sold was the 9.5 SGC Patrick Mahomes. Some girl and her family were walking around. She really liked football, so her mom bought her the Patrick Mahomes for her. As well as I believe they got another thing from the dollar binder as well. I'm not sure which they got, but they did get another. And then I believe another kid came by and he liked the Deoxys. So on top of the stuff that his family had picked out from the binder and everything, they also got him the Deoxys, which was really cool. That was cool. None of the PSA cards sold, which, again, none of my cards are really ones that I think anyone super heavy into looking for, but it's fine. Yeah, I think my favorite thing is definitely getting this Kirlia in the trade and everything. All in all, so I went in with like 140 already that I had on me, which I used for change and everything. I only made like 109, but I gave like 30 of that to my dad because he bought me the 8-inch table, which is perfectly fine. I didn't really make a whole lot for my first show, but despite the fact of not really making anything, I still enjoyed it. I mean, the beginning of the show was a little rough for me because I kind of ate breakfast right before on the way up there, and it didn't agree with me at all, so I wasn't really feeling that good at the beginning of the show. But the more the show went on and everything happened and everything, I enjoyed it a lot. It was a lot of fun. Even not selling anything much or not making a lot, it was a lot of fun talking to people, making sales, just enjoying and being in the atmosphere. Also, the first card I've ever sold as a vendor, the first card I sold was the Rainbow Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno tag team card. That was the first card I sold all day. So that was really cool. It was really cool making the first sale. So we're going to leave the Kirlia up on screen here while I talk. So next up, that's the card show. Also, I will be doing another show. Same show, just different day, because it's the same people who made it. The guy was really nice. He came up, said that they're having another show in March, and he was going around asking people if they wanted to prepay for a spot and everything, which I did go ahead and do. So I have a spot saved at the next show, which will be March 22nd. I might get a camera, I might not, I don't know. If I can get one before the show, maybe I'll record it so I can show like the vendor POV and everything. If not, that's fine. I'll just do a pre-recording before the show and a recap after, like I'm doing now. But that's on March 22nd of next year, which hopefully I'll have a little bit more stuff, because I plan to, in February, I plan to spend most of the money I have set aside for in that month on stuff for the show, just to prepare a little bit. And then I was going to talk about my shop. The store, I still need to get the PO box, which I'm going to try and do tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but the UPS store closed early because they were understaffed. So hopefully they'll be open tomorrow. I'm going to get the PO box tomorrow, hopefully, and then the store will be live tomorrow. If it's not live on, well, I say tomorrow, but this video is coming out on Tuesday, so it'd be today when you guys see this. If the store is not live on Tuesday, it should be live on Wednesday. I do also plan to try and record at least 2 videos to post every week, maybe 1 short if I can think of something to do. There will be some videos like this where I talk about the business, how it's going, plans, stuff like that. And there will be other ones where I just do like Pokemon news or market news or random stuff like that. I believe that is all I wanted to talk about today. I mostly just wanted to go over the card show and then give a little update on the store. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. The next video we'll be talking about Pokemon news or the market, one of the two. Depends on if there's any news when I record. Bye, guys!